How's it going, guys? My name is Taylor Jones. I am a blind runner, and we are setting out on a journey. This is my guide, runner Dan.
Hey, my name is Dan Beckmann. I met Taylor a few years ago working at the Apple Store. He came on the team to work with us, and you mentioned that he's an athlete and a runner. So obviously, that's really interesting to me. I've run a lot of marathons, Boston twice, so it was really intriguing to me, and I thought maybe we could run together. But what's your story? Like, what brought you there?
Yeah, so I became blind 5 years ago. I was in a pretty bad car crash, and very, very fortunate, very blessed to be here, be alive. The doctors, after I was in a coma for about a month, the doctors didn't know if I'd ever wake up or walk or talk ever again. And so when I did wake up and I started walking, started talking, me as an athlete, as a college athlete, that fear crept in. I'm blind now. I can't be an athlete. What does it look like? Started to learn little bit by little bit how to do things, how to walk, how to talk, how to chew gum, all that good stuff, right? And I ran a few half marathons. Always tossed around the idea, it'd be great one day, kind of hoop dream, run a full marathon. After losing my mom a couple years before my crash to cancer, it really shook my world in a lot of ways. I mentioned, one day I'd love to run a full marathon, and Dan looked at me one day and goes, well, why not?
You mentioned losing your mom to cancer. That was a point where our stories crossed as well. My wife lost her mom to cancer also about 5 years ago. So just having that line up really affirmed it for me that we should do something together. So what's faith over fear?
Yeah, so our journey, we're trying faith over fear because it really is scary to, whether it's that cancer diagnosis, whether it's running 26.2 miles while being blind, while running next to someone that's run Boston. Scary stuff. We want ourselves and as well as other people to be able to embrace that fear and to be able to replace it with faith. On November 1st, we're going to be running the New York City Marathon, and our journey towards that hopefully involves you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. And we just want to invite you, just give what you can so you can be part of this really cool journey. If you think about what Taylor's going to go through, one of the biggest races in the world, he's putting one foot in front of the other, not knowing what's there. And me overcoming my fear of just missing out on something in life. What Taylor made mention of, it was really interesting to me. He said, I want to be your guide as much as you are me. And that resonates with me so much because I can't imagine what position you're in, but I'd like to be on part of that journey. So I want to invite you guys to do the same thing.